This is going to be about overcoming procrastination and mastering your time. I really felt called to create this because here's the truth. I know you're out here doing your best and you're trying to build a thriving business and juggle all your responsibilities as an adult and a human, and maybe even chase after a few tiny humans all at the same time. And I know how overwhelming it can feel when everything seems just as important. Like everything seems like it needs to be done right now. It's all high priority. And that's why I'm gifting this to you because in this bonus training, procrastination, it isn't just about laziness. It isn't just a lack of motivation. It's that analysis paralysis, right? So most of the time, in fact, it's really just a symptom of overload. Too many ideas, too many tasks, not enough clarity of where you should focus first, and we just get stuck in it all the time. It's just that chaos. If we don't learn how to curate the chaos, we can never really get through it. And here's the thing, mastering your time and energy, honestly, is the ultimate CEO move. When you learn how to step out of that overwhelm and back into flow, that's how you can create success that actually feels as good as it looks. This training is an extension of everything that we've been working on. So if you've watched the Success Masterclass, if you haven't, you should probably go do that. What are you waiting for? Then you already know the importance of aligning our energy with our priorities in order to embody the CEO we are becoming. Think of this as the action plan that goes along with the vision you've been crafting, because you've got big dreams, babe. You've got big dreams. And I'm here to help you find that focus and the flow so that you can make them happen, all while keeping that fire burning bright without burning you out. This isn't just your typical time management lecture because we're actually going to dive a little bit deeper and address the root causes of this procrastination and overwhelm. We're going to really look at, well, why does procrastination happen? Well, let's uncover the real reasons behind it, the fear of failure, the perfectionism, or that sneaky little belief that everything is urgent and it has to be perfect. And now you're going to know what to do about it and how to find that focus amidst the chaos. So whether you're managing a growing business or chasing after your kids or spinning all the plates all at once as a multi-passionate entrepreneur, I'm going to show you how to zero in on what fully matters first, right now, in this moment, because too often we get lost future tripping or rehashing the past. This is about creating a time system, time hacking in a way that works for you. No cookie cutter plans, no strategies to help you align your energy with your goals and take action and clarity and purpose. That's real, not just some follow this for your success. No, we have to create a plan that works for you. I want to make this super actionable. So here's two like really common situations. For example, if you're a busy mompreneur, you're juggling school drop-offs, meal prep sometimes, a mountain of laundry, I know I have a few, and you're still dreaming of scaling your business. And I'm going to show you how to carve out some focused, guilt-free work sessions, even if you've only got 20 minutes, even if it's during nap time. And for the multi-passionate creatives who are just bursting with ideas and you just don't even know where to start, I'm going to help you prioritize those projects so you can make meaningful progress on one with like in one direction without feeling like you're abandoning all the rest. Because we all know we're terrified to put things on the back burner because then it's gone. It's gone into the abyss. Nobody wants that. But if we're holding on to everything all at once all the time, that stuff is so heavy, it's so hard to carry. Like we tend to see time in these instances, we feel so overwhelmed because we don't actually see time as a horizontal stepping stone from one to the next. We see time in like this all-encompassing existence all above us, in our head and on our shoulders, all at one time. I even created some tools and some extra resources that could help keep you on track here. For example, my Mindful Magic weekly productivity planner. If you're really ready to bring more clarity and focus into your days and like set yourself up each day in the morning in like 5 minutes or so, it really doesn't take that long. Set up your day. I really urge you to go to Amazon, just type in Mindful Magic weekly planner, and you'll find my productivity planner on there. Doesn't matter if it's Canadian, US, Amazon, just type that in, you'll find it. It's designed specifically for beauty business professionals and creative entrepreneurs who want to stay organized and stay in the flow without creating a whole project or spending mindless, countless hours delving into these new fancy planners you're going to use for a week or two and then quit. I actually designed this because I needed this in order for me to get set myself up each and every day. So I designed this for me so I know it's going to work for you too. And go back to the masterclass for a deeper dive into how align your energy and your vision with your goals. That success masterclass is good for any time of the year. You can revisit it as often as you like. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out because it's the perfect complement to the strategies in this module. This bonus module is, I got another gift for you too. I'm also going to drop a link because if you want to dive a little further into time mastery, you should check out my free time hacking masterclass on YouTube for more tips and insights. And I will link that too. I'll link that as well. This is your time. Literally, it's time to stop spinning your wheels, start making moves with confidence, clarity, and flow. I want you to remember that procrastination isn't just stealing your time, but it's actually stealing your, like, not just the momentum, it's stealing your confidence. It's also robbing you of all those opportunities that are lying right in front of you. Because if you don't move, you are missing out. You can't miss out on what's meant for you because what's meant for you won't pass you by. But you have to take consistent action in order to get ahead. You have to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. And we don't have time to be wasting our confidence and our momentum and our opportunities all due to procrastination. So please apply what you learn here today. Get moving forward into the big, bold, full embodied CEO success that I know that you're capable of. Go block out 30 minutes and treat it like a non-negotiable CEO meeting. You've got this, and I've got you. Okay, so let's dive in and break down procrastination to the core. Like this way we can actually build up some strategies to help you move forward with that clarity and focus I was talking about. So procrastination isn't just about avoiding work. It's often a mix of your fear, your perfectionism, and just not knowing where to start. And trust me, you're not alone in this. As a creative, multi-passionate entrepreneur, we've got ideas. We've got ideas for days. We've got to-do lists that are longer than any receipt from a grocery store for your family of four. There's the truth though, when you're shifting from reacting to your day into designing it, you're no longer a victim of circumstance and everything changes. You can actually take back your power and create that momentum that you need in order to thrive as a CEO, in order to run the show, so to speak. Okay, so step one is really just about identifying the root cause of this procrastination. So let's get a little honest. What's really holding you back? Is it a fear of failure or rejection? Maybe you're scared that your work won't be good enough or that you're worried about what people are going to say, that imposter syndrome creeping in. Or is it perfectionism? You might be telling yourself, I'll start when I have everything figured out. Spoiler alert, you won't. You never will, because we never have it all figured out. We learn as we go. And in case you didn't notice, kids learn through play. That doesn't change when you grow up. You still gotta play. Play. You still gotta play, sister. You gotta play, you gotta have fun in order to figure it out. And overwhelm. Is overwhelm stopping you? Does everything feel equally as important, which is leaving you paralyzed because you don't know which one really is, or it's just all too much right now? Take a second to think about which one of these resonates the most and write it down. Fear of failure, rejection, perfectionism, or overwhelm. Because awareness is the first step to creating lasting change. When we become aware of our patterns, we can then start to take the steps with mindfulness to correct those patterns of behavior over time. And this takes time. This isn't something you're gonna do overnight, but the awareness can start now. Step two is going to be shifting from overwhelm into clarity. So now that you know what's behind that procrastination, we're going to talk about focus. So I want you to think of the rule of one. Okay, here's your new mantra. Not everything is a priority, but something is. One of these things is not like the other. Choose one thing to focus on at a time. How do we do this? Okay, let's get into some examples here. If you're a busy mompreneur, busy mom, working, running your business, doing all the things, your priority might be creating a solid morning routine just for you that includes 15 minutes of focused work before the day starts. Carving out 15 minutes for yourself, whether you're getting up earlier to have that time for yourself or I take a designated 30 to 60 minutes after I drop my kids off to move my body and do my walks. And if I didn't get my time in the morning to do my planner or like do my prayer, then I do it at that time. I have some flexibility. I do it before drop off or after drop off, but I carve out some time for me. So 15 minutes of focused work on you or what you need to be doing before your day starts. And if you're a multi-passionate entrepreneur, then your priority is to be finishing that one product or that one service, that one thing that you started before starting another. Don't fall into the trap of you can create all the things as you feel and have like this little trunk full of wonderful projects, and that's okay. It's okay if it's an art stash, but not if you're trying to run your business. Pick one and stick to the plan. And when you start feeling like you really want to do all the things, look at your plan and make sure, did I finish what I promised myself I would do first today? Because if you did, then you can move on and mess around. If not, you get that done. If someone else was needing your help and asking you for that, you would do it. So start holding yourself as equally as important as you do others in your life. You're not more important, but at least equally as important. Because we'll never consider ourselves more important than our children, but equally as important. And ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that will move me closer to that goal? What's one small step I can do today? Is it blocking time in my schedule to get my stuff done? Is it getting the graphics done for my offer? Is it getting the copy ready for my landing page? What is it? What is that? What's one thing that I need to do for this to work? Don't get caught up in writing a huge long list of all the things you need to do, but what is one? What is one thing that you can get done today that you can check off? Now, step 3, some time hacking strategies. So here's the practical side of things. The power hour. Dedicate one focused hour a day. Now, if you don't have an hour, give yourself a half hour. But this is, especially if you are working on or in your business, you need to start setting your days up. And I go over this in Success Map Masterclass and in my time hacking. But you need to find yourself at least an hour during the week. Like to set up my week, I need an hour to set my week up on Mondays. And that's what I do after I drop the kids off on Monday. I take the time I need for myself and then I set myself up for the week. Admin Monday. During this time, I eliminate distractions. I turn off notifications. I close any unnecessary tabs or like minimize them so they're not on my screen. I can't see them. And, my family and my team know that I'm not available. Nobody will die in that time. And if they do, like it's a terrible thing to say, but like if there's an emergency, my family knows if there's an emergency, they need to phone me because I will get that call on my watch and I'll know they're calling me. My phone's on silent. I don't get notifications, but if they phone me, then I'll know. So if there is an emergency, they can get a hold of me, but I'm not distracted by my phone or unnecessary things on my laptop. And another thing that I do is I make sure I'm dedicating my work time on the computer in my workspace and getting away from always using this because it's too available and it can be in front of me and too distracting all the time. Batch your tasks. Group similar tasks together. So for example, you spend time answering emails. So if you're going to be in Instagram, when are you in Instagram? What are you doing in Instagram? Are you connecting with people? Are you answering like engagements and comments and things like that? Are you creating stories? Block the time. So this is your IG time. Okay, well, when are you going to be answering email? This is your email time. And are you making content? Are you creating content? Well, this is your content creating time. So batch them in small increments. And this can vary. You don't want to make it too big of a project because then you won't do it. So batch the time block what's necessary for you. And as I mentioned in Success Map, the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This keeps your to-do list from piling up. Do it immediately. Create 2-minute tasks. And if there's something that's on your mind, you're like, oh, I really need to just put this away and it's going to take 2 minutes, go put it away. Stop making excuses. Get it done. You'll feel better. You can move on. It's one less thing in the back of your mind all day. Now, embodied action. This is step number 4. This is where magic really happens because when you actually embody actions, it means you're aligning your energy and your intention with the actions you're actually taking. So starting each day with a grounding practice, whether it's journaling, working in the Mindful Magic Planner, a quick meditation or prayer, or simply taking 3 deep breaths to focus, and then like a solo shower to yourself or something, or even maybe it's just time. Maybe you just set timer on your watch for a few minutes to do some deep breathing and just take a minute for yourself. Visualize the CEO version of you just crushing your goals, becoming the vision, feel it in your body, and then move with the energy as you take action. This isn't just about doing, it's about doing with purpose, with the passion you have in your heart and in your soul. Remember, there's tools and resources out there to support you. I've created tools and resources along the way, as I've mentioned several times, my Mindful Magic Productivity Planner, It's on Amazon. It's designed for you guys to use. It's easy to use. It's under $20. Well, it's under $30. Depends if you're in Canada or the US, but you can plan your week with the intention to keep your priorities clear. So it sets you up for the day in 10 minutes or less. I get mine done in 5. So, I mean, it's not a competition. It takes as long as you need. But it's one simple thing that I commit to daily to move forward. I sit there, I plan out my stuff. It's like, okay, here's my top 3 priorities. Sweet. Here, like, it just keeps you going, keeps you in focus. So you're not having all the other stuff going on. All right. You can always go back to the Success Masterclass replay. Go back, watch that, dive deep, align your energy with the vision and your goals as often as you need. I typically kind of revisit this every 90 days because I move very quickly and things are always changing. So anytime you feel the need, go ahead and refer back to that. And also that time hacking masterclass on YouTube. I'll drop the link. If you're ready for more actionable strategies, we can dive a little deeper. It's a free resource packed with tips to reclaim your time and energy. Now, step 6, your final step, the action plan. So before we wrap up, here's what I want you to do. Set your intention. Write down one area in your life or business where procrastination is currently holding you back. And then pick your power hour. Decide on 1 hour tomorrow or sometime this week where you're going to work on your highest priority task, distraction free. Then I want you to create a daily ritual. Choose one grounding practice to start each day with focus and intention. This can be a 5-minute task, a 15-minute task, a 30-minute task. But how are you starting your day? And don't necessarily worry about what time. If you're like, it's 7 a.m., I do this before this. And if it doesn't happen then, do it when you can do it. Like I said, if I can't get my things done, if I don't wake up early enough, or if my son wakes up early and I don't get to do the things for me in the morning, I make that time for me after drop off. So I want you to, but that time for me, I'm still doing those same grounding practices. I'm still setting myself up for success, and I'm still carving that time out for myself to get focused, to get intentional, to take control of my day. And then accountability time. Drop a comment in the community chat or DM me on Instagram at Jessica Mystic with your one focus for this week. I want to cheer you on and I want to hold you accountable. Sister, this is your time to truly shine. By overcoming procrastination and mastering your time, you're stepping fully into your CEO power role. You're not just running a business. You're creating a legacy. Let that sink in for a minute. I couldn't be prouder of you. You were given these gifts. You were put here with a purpose and a passion in your heart to pursue progress over perfection. Always, always. Say that again. Progress over perfection. You're not just running a business, you're creating a legacy. So let's move forward together. One focused step at a time. And I can't wait to see what you create. You've got this and I've got you. My inbox is always open. Reach out anytime with an aha, a takeaway, or even if you just need someone to talk to today. I will personally respond to you. Much love and many blessings. Until later, sister.